Ahoy there, I'm TinyPirate and welcome back to Cosmoteer. Today we're gonna mess with the Enterprise, update it, give it a refit, and we're gonna build one of its arch nemesises. I think we're gonna build a Klingon bird of prey. We're gonna see if I can make them roughly around the right requirement of tech, and then we're gonna put them against each other and see who wins. I hope you'll stick around. So first of all, we need to work on the Enterprise. When I put this together, well, I didn't have a whole bunch of parts that the ABH and the Star Wars mod have provided me. In particular, there's some really cool phaser array segments like this one here. And if I chuck it in here, it'll give me the effect of this beam weapon. The only downside is each segment produces its own array. So if I sort of ringed the whole ship, I would have like 20 or 30 different pew beams coming out. So what I'm going to do instead is put one here, one at the side, and that will kind of allow, maybe I'll put one, do I put one right at the back, you know, for sort of firing out of the top of the saucer towards the back? I don't know, that might be a bit weird. I might just put one on each side. So that'd be cool. The other thing to look at is I really want to get rid of these big bubble shields. They don't feel right. So we can just, I'm just going to go ahead and start deleting things. These don't feel right. All these weapons don't feel right either. They can go. These missile launchers are totally wrong. We want photon. Oh, we can't delete you. You're attached to everything. We want photon. Okay. We want photon torpedoes there. And so I need to clear them out as well. And so we'll just leave that like that for now. The other thing that is wrong, so those shields are wrong. I want to use these shields here. Where are they? There's some down here. That, wow, not the massive ones, TinyPirate. We used those on the Death Star in the other video, and yes, that was good fun. I want to use ones like this that are kind of like forward deflector shields. So there'll be a forward deflector shield there, and they'll, oh, that one's so perfect, I just want to use it straight away. It's a pity I can't quite center it. Never mind, I was going to put it there. So that's going to be a beautiful one. And then I might put one... Yeah, you see? That seems to work. I'll put one here and one here. That seems pretty fair. And then the rear... These sides need little ones, don't they? Oh, these ones have got space around them that I can't escape. Yeah, anyway, I'll fiddle with that. So I definitely need to cover it with slightly better shields. I don't think I need a double layer of shields at the front. I mean, I kind of do, but that would be unfair. Perhaps to the Klingons, we'll see. And so I'm going to need to refit the weapons, and I need to definitely lay out some of these systems a little better. It's a little insane, the amount of power and stuff I've got in here. So armoring it a little bit so that it doesn't just sort of explode as soon as it takes much damage would be great. Because the Enterprise, you know, it can take a lot of people getting hit and shooken around or shaken around in there. All kinds of bits get blown off it, and not many people die, or no one important anyway. And that's what we care about. Keeping the important people in the bridge alive. Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure we have... Where are you? Structural parts or defense parts here? I'm pretty sure I have in here somewhere. Wow, what's that? A heavy shield generator. Yeah, that doesn't feel right either. I don't want any more of these bubble shields. I want the game to sort of have to face that some shields get taken down and some don't and so on. So look, I've got cool things like conference rooms that I'm going to plop right there next to the bridge. And I think we could probably do with escape pods. I'm going to assume that, you know, some maybe escape pods get shot out of the side or something. That could be kind of fun. So I'll pop those there. What else do we want? Captain's quarters. This isn't seemingly allowed right now, so I'll fiddle with that off screen. So let me do some building, and then I'll come back to you, and you tell me what you think. Have I done a good job of refitting the Enterprise? Well, here we have the modified USS Enterprise. What I have done is I've chucked in, so I'll just talk over it briefly, I've chucked in 3 shields this way, left, right, and rear. They slightly overlap. We've got the shields 1, 2, 3 here, left, right, and 4 shields. I've chucked in little escape pods. People notice them and mention them. I don't think they do anything. Just a dude sits in there, I don't know, wetting himself, ready to escape at any moment. Is it like a tiny thruster? It's kind of weird. We've got the, I don't know, an officer's quarter next to the bridge. We've got a conference room everyone likes to hang around in. There's 8 of them just having a meeting. Weirdos. weapons. At the front here, we have our photon torpedo launcher. We have the phaser array forward, right, left, and a little rear one here to catch anything that sort of comes at us from the back. It has also been heavily, or more heavily armored to try and avoid the horrible chain reactions that, you know, that we've all noticed tend to just shred the ship and send it into tiny little pieces. I'm actually going to do just a touch more right now. Like, there's no reason to have that joined up. Maybe. Do I want to do that? Why not? I want to kind of protect the ship from extremely weird sets of lots of damage. There we go. So trying to keep the corridors down. These can be a bit weaker. Can I take a few crew away? Maybe armor the cockpit here? Probably can. I might stick a few more crew somewhere else. So that's the basic design. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it is quite effective. There we go, just make sure we got enough crew. I think it's quite effective, and I expect it to do okay versus, I don't know, most ships, I think. So now it's really time to crack on and build a Klingon bird of prey. So we'll leave that one there. And we'll go for a new ship. Okay, come here. We'll go for a new ship. And I sort of think that I think the bird of prey needs to be about the same size. I haven't seen too much comparisons. I can only find some models and what have you. So I'm just going to give it a go, and we'll see what it looks like at the end of it. Well, here is the bird of prey I have put together. Wow, that tractor beam looks a little weird. Should we fix that? I am inclined to fix it. It sticks out miles. There we go. Put it like that. So this is the bird of prey I have. Give it a bit of energy storage there. Still got enough crew? Yeah, plenty. We're fine. So this is the bird of prey I have created. I think the scale is about right. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. See, I got a little bit of sharp armor around here. So this is it. Let's have a walk over it quickly. So we've got shield generators kind of here in the middle. They don't sort of fit evenly across, so that's why there's a little corridor gap here. So about the same as the Enterprise. Front shields, two left, right, and a rear shield. The Enterprise is kind of longer, so I've had to give it these longer, wider shields. I don't think it'll matter. I think all the damage will come out the front and everything will be bad. It has a torpedo launcher here. It has a tractor beam here, much like the Enterprise. I don't know if you spotted it, but the Enterprise has a tractor beam here. It does weird things in testing. I've got this small phaser emitter. I'm not sure how it'll compare to the Enterprise's sort of emitter. We're just going to have to find out. I've got two of them facing forward. That seems appropriate. I have this long neck, which is about right, and look, they can zoom along. There's a cockpit there, fire suppression systems everywhere, ammo factories here, slightly armored from the photon torpedoes, yes, armored from the photon torpedoes. I don't have a lot of other stuff that this ship needs. Let's just see how it compares. You two, race. I don't know, one of you do that. And yeah, like that. It seems to me that the bird of prey is a little bit more nimble. I don't know if that's historically or future historically accurate, but I kind of like the idea that it is pretty quick. Yeah, actually it is. It's really quick. How will they go in a fight? That's the big question. And let me know what you think of the design. I'm just going to have another little look-see. Am I happy with the rear of the ship? I'm looking at a diagram over here. Yeah, actually it should possibly be straight line armor. I might fix that up, and then we'll have a little fight. So let's get these two fighting. One of the things to think about as they come in and fight, I'm just going to flip them over to normal AI, is that these blimmin' proton torpedoes, or photon torpedoes that they both have, just have a look. There's one there, and of course in the nose here. They're really powerful. I suspect that both vehicles, or both craft, slow things right down. I suspect that both craft will actually destroy each other. So let me have a look. There's weapon fire coming in here. Shields are still up. Oh, actually, I'm kind of surprised by it. The Enterprise has got. Oh wow. Oh wow, the Enterprise got the first shots off? Why is that? What is happening here? What's interesting is those side... Oh my god, it's actually already totally shredded the photon torpedoes of the bird of prey. So it is basically now, basically game over. This thing has no control. No control room at all. I think I should give it a secondary one. It feels a little unfair. It's going to rotate around here. Now the side lasers should start to play. And are they going to start? Yeah. Or the side laser. I'm trying to simulate only one, of course, but it's not quite simulating it properly. Oh, it's firing back. No? It is firing back. So I've given this a small phaser emitter, which seemed to be the best simulacrum for the phaser array. Unfortunately, the Enterprise gets away cheatingly with the AI with firing 2 of them. Oh, and in come the torpedoes, and oh, how does it even do that? It flew through it and out the other side. That feels unfair. This guy has been knocked in circles, and the second phaser array here is going to have a go, but the photon torpedoes just... That's it, really. It's just sliced it in half. I don't know. These photon torpedoes, they don't feel fair. They feel... Look, and the tractor beam, in case you missed it, the tractor beam here. Look, you can just see the blue line. The tractor beam is hauling it in. I don't know. It feels a little unfair. I'm going to just destroy that. And we're going to put in... Yeah, we're just going to self-destruct these. I'm going to put in 2 birds of prey, because you're totally untouched. How did you even do that? I don't know. I don't know how it did it. So I think it'll be fun to try 2 birds of prey now to see what we can possibly... I'm going to put you on the barbarian team, give you a good AI, and you shall be on normal AI. Where do you think you both are going? Both come forward. What is going to happen now? So I'm not sure why the Enterprise is quite so effective, but can it take down 2 bird of prey? The bird of prey don't have their amazing... No, you don't want to go that way. Trust me. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, we missed it. It just... What happened? We were too far out. So why is that complaining? You are short on power or people? You're short of stuff as well. But look, it just gutted. It just gutted the first bird of prey. The photon torpedoes are totally overpowered. And I don't know why it gets them off first. It's taken out 1 ray of shields, the second array, and... Whoa, that is... Oh, critical explosion there. And I know I could have probably armored up the middle a little bit more, but I kind of like the idea in some way. I like the idea that you can just do this kind of critical damage and the whole ship explodes, because that happens in the films, right? Look, the bird of prey has just lost its arm. Lasers here are just... Oh, slicing the nose off. Whoa, that is crazy. It's got way too many lasers. Oh, this laser's firing back. This laser's firing back. Are we seeing this? These side ones, I can't really avoid the fact that the side ones are kind of cheaty if there's more than 1 target, because I don't think, not sure if the Enterprise can put out multiple beams in a row like this. Wow. And we got the tractor beams here are in fact working and pulling. Have we got any tractor beams working down here? No, it's... Yes, this one's just being pulled closer. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but okay. Do you really want it that close? It doesn't seem healthy. Just slice the nose off. It is crazy. I feel like I need to mod the damage down on those. I mean, I like the effect and the sound, but... I mean, look, that's just insane. Well, Enterprise, you are totally ridiculous, I think. And we need to get rid of all of this junk. I don't know. Can we just try giving you... Just stop it. Stop blowing stuff up. Leave it. Just give it a rest, all right? Ah, goodness me. So one of the issues... Yeah, just leave it alone. Oh, okay, I'm going to put you back to player 1. No, so you're happy there. One of the issues I wonder about is maybe it's something to do with the sensors. Maybe the bird of prey isn't even picking up. And I reckon it could be that. The bird of prey doesn't even have a read on the enemy ship before it's getting itself smashed. Where could I put... Where can I put a sensor array? I feel like here would be good. And I'll have to move people somewhere else. Or I can just cram the people in around here. They don't stay there after all. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Would a sensor array help? We'll give that a go. See if we can give them a bit more doors. All the other doors happy enough? Yep. These photon torpedoes are just getting destroyed. So, are they going to make it up? This is looking ready. Power up the sensors, and let's try this against a few different things. Why are your shields purple? Have we got enough power in there? Oh, I'm wondering now. I think what I want to do is actually give them a little bit of power storage here. I don't know, another reactor there as well. Anything to help. I think there seems to be a little bit of a power shortage on these shields. I'm a bit worried. More reactors. That does seem very Klingon. Let's just throw as many possible dangerous, power systems as we can close to everything else. And we seem short on people as well. Let's fix that up. So we'll cram some more crew in back here. And where else? There seems fine. And not quite at maximum crew that we want. That might help quite a bit. Let's see what that's like. Good. Okay, save this bad boy and let's go send it against the Enterprise. Okay, the ships are coming in. I've got 3 of them. I'm hoping the sensor array is what does it. This is still set on, let's set it to Barbarian. Wow, okay, it's hit its targets. Or it's aiming. Will it... These guys... Why? What are you doing? Okay, so this bird of prey sensors is what's done it. Oh no, Enterprise. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no. You've met your match. You've met your match as soon as we threw the sensor array on. 3 bird of prey? I don't think you're coming out of that. I don't think you're coming out of that in one piece. And yeah, that's not good. If we remove them and now try just one-on-one, I think that will be kind of interesting. So we go for this one here and this one here, like this, like that, and let them power up. And then let's see what happens, because okay, so you're going to go to AI normal, Allegiance Barbarian, you can have AI normal as well. And I sort of feel that they're both going to kill each other. Now that they've got the sensors, the only possible advantage is that the Enterprise's sensors are a little bit more forward, so it might get the first shot. We're coming in here fine. It's already got its targeting up. It's just looking for range. Enterprise is trying to decide where to hover. I think it's going to be Enterprise. Purely... Oh my gosh. Oh, it got some photon torpedoes off. Oh my goodness. Did it miss? I feel like the Enterprise missed. But the Enterprise has more control at this point. They've lost all their engines. What can they do? You've got... Oh, it's got its side beams. Bits are exploding. Crew are running around trying to put out fires. And now it's going to drop its lasers and see what happens here. Kind of curious to see how much they do to shields. Oh no, you've still got your photon torpedoes actually working? And the tractor beams hauling in chunks of the Enterprise. Oh no, Enterprise. Oh dear. That's bad luck. I would have put money possibly on the Enterprise if it hadn't lost if it hadn't lost its photon torpedoes, or if they had actually hit. But the Enterprise, you know, this is doing okay, except there's a fire here, and if they don't put that out soon, they're in real trouble. Meanwhile, yeah, that's not a good look. Have they got this to go up yet? Let's speed things up a little bit. Oh, that reactor went up. Or that sensor or shield. And they've put out the fire on the reactor. This is silly. The tractor beam's going, bits of laser going. Well, Bird of Prey won that one, but I honestly think it's a pretty even fight right now, and those photon torpedoes are what win it for all of them. But the next interesting question is, how does the new Enterprise work against? I'm really curious how it does against the Star Destroyer, which it had real trouble with, right? So let's let them power up. And I suspect, again, the photon torpedoes is just going to make the big difference here. You're all powered up. Good, you're happy. We'll close this. And are you happy as well? Yes, you are happy. Okay, go that way. Go that way. I think actually if I just put possibly both of them on a barbarian, they might fight each other, but I think just to be safe, we'll make you the barbarian. Yeah, just go that way and attack. Okay, however you want to do it, just do it. Are you just gonna drop all your photon torpedoes? I think that's gonna happen. It's just gonna totally shred. The bubble shields are really tough. I think they're actually a little bit tougher than those angled. Whoa, than those angled shields I saw. Yeah, well, see, this is weird. Those bubble shields explode. You take them down hard enough and they explode. That seems like a bug. I don't see other shields doing that. The next volley of photon torpedoes are going to just destroy, utterly shred the poor old Enterprise. Well, the Star Destroyer. Enterprise will do that. Are you guys loading? What are you doing? You need to turn, because really, this is... What? Really? You're just going to drop your beam lasers on them? Oh, you've got to watch on this. You've got to be very careful here, Enterprise. Yeah, we know the Star Destroyer's a little weak in the nose there. I don't mind that either. It seems appropriate. And you tractor beaming the ship in? Oh, here come the photon torpedoes. And just slice through this thing. The Enterprise is kind of wisely rotating. Oh, there's a lot of fire coming in. Can the shields hold up? Oh, they're taking a lot of damage. Out go the photon torpedoes, so it's now down to the front lasers. The Enterprise is rotating to try and keep its shields from being destroyed and overwhelmed. Fires are moving through the Death Star right now. It's having a very hard time catching up. Lasers picking off. I think, yeah, the Enterprise needs to keep rotating so that its laser beam can do damage while shields are protected. The Star Destroyer still has a ton of firepower, possibly too much, to be perfectly frank. And the Star Wars mod has introduced a new, a new cannon, and I can't really show it to you without repairing everything, but it has a new cannon. Whoa, Star Destroyer taking off a piece of the Enterprise. Not the most critical piece, but it does matter. And these big shields, once they're up again, it seems very hard, very tough for the enemy craft to cut through them. So the Enterprise might have a hard time here, having lost its photon torpedoes. Speeding things up a little bit, they are sort of just playing tag, and it looks like is the Enterprise kind of smartly keeping its distance and keeping out of the range of the Star Destroyer. It could well be, but it's not exactly committing itself to a lot of damage here. I feel actually the place for the Enterprise to be is sort of about here. Like, hang around there. I don't know if it's going to listen to me. I think it's got its own AI running things. But if it hung around the back, at least it could just shred all those engines, and then it can pick it off as it chooses. Having a hard time smacking through those shields, so it doesn't seem too extreme a concept. Well, Enterprise made a mistake here, got too close to the Star Destroyer. It's been running for quite a while, the game. Got too close to the Star Destroyer and took some heavy laser fire. But again, I don't know, they're in this eternal dance. I'm gonna call this one a draw, and I'm gonna acknowledge first up the Star Destroyer is not exactly representative. So I actually want to show you what is recommended There's some new weapon parts or weapons that I have seen. Heavy turbo laser. So, you know, what would happen if I just... I'm just going to switch some of these out here. Something like that, and just switch them on the other side. Yeah, I should have just done a mirror, I know. Anyway, we'll see what that does. I feel like it's like a little unfair to have all of these things in here. So I'm going to cut out some of them. Yeah, we'll do a bit of that. Or maybe we'll put in a... I don't know, should we put in a proton torpedo launcher? Seems a bit cheaty, maybe. We'll see what happens. I'm kind of curious what they do now. I haven't seen them before. Yeah, okay, make it so. So I think we should give back the Enterprise all of its parts as well. Okay, what shall we see happen now? Are you fine, Enterprise? You are fine. You're just getting all your crew to power things up. Whereas you, what are these new banks of turret thing like? Where are they? Really? What? Oh, there they are. Why isn't anyone moving stuff to them? Oh, I'm sure we'll see soon. As long as the photon torpedoes don't just cut this whole thing to pieces. Just attack it. Just honestly. Okay, I don't know, just attack it. Oh, did I just see the... Oh, wow, those are cool. There's actually, like, you can see the turret from outside the ship. That's so cool. And it makes Star Warsy sounds. I feel like I really need to refit those ships now. Whoa, photon torpedoes coming in from the back, cutting big holes. Where are those torpedo launchers? Do they have anything going for them at all? No, that's the point defense. Those photon torpedo launchers, I want to see them fire. Are they too far away? I'm watching closely. I'm not seeing it. And just honestly, can I just... Oh, with those are those awesome turrets. That's so cool. The turbo lasers, and they... Oh, yeah. The Enterprise is laying some of its damage in. Shields are buckling though. Oh, shield back up again. Star Destroyer still got quite a bit of mobility. And this is looking... Well, the Enterprise still has its photon torpedoes. And so if it'll just rotate and pull those photon torpedoes into range, then it's likely to do quite well. Oh yeah, blown off the nose, traditional problem. I think I should rebuild a Star Destroyer with those fantastic, yeah, turbo lasers. What do you reckon? I like the fact that they sit on top of the body. I wonder if I could put one in the middle, and I can't find out without fixing it. I kind of want to let this battle just play out for now. They're taking some pretty big damage there. We have lost, in fact, we've lost the torpedoes. But, wow. There's way too much firepower coming off the Star Destroyer now. We're inside the shields taking damage. The tractor beam is pulling stuff together, which seems wrong. Oh, fires are actually kind of consuming things here. Let's speed things up a little bit and see what happens. Oh no. The Enterprise is okay. I mean, broadly speaking, the Enterprise is okay. Star Destroyer gutted, bits flying off it, and it was on fire. I think I'm going to call this particular battle for the Enterprise. Although I would like to see a fully outfitted Star Destroyer and maybe mess around with some of those other torpedoes and what have you that could be suitable. Anyway, this has been a pretty fun battle. I've enjoyed refitting the Enterprise and building that bird of prey. I hope you have enjoyed it as well. Until next time, I've been TinyPirate. Tell me what you think in the comments below, and tell me who I should fight next. What fight should we set up? What changes would you make to the ships? Love to hear from you. Till next time, good night.